Okay, I'm here again and I will continue on the tests. Hopefully I will be able to finish them today, fingers crossed. And then it's just finishing the high-low implementation and it should be done-ish. But we will see how quickly it goes because we can always get stuck like last time on a at the end, pretty simple stuff. Okay, so I think I will do again the test explorer and check how we are doing. We have this test and a bunch of these. So yeah, 150 tests. Let's run these. What happened? Firebird is not running, right? Yeah. Let's open PowerShell. And let's start Firebird. It's gonna be better. We have a bunch of these. Yep. This is something that I finished last time, right? Northwind functions. It's not in test. I forgot to fix namespace. Yes, I did. Good. So that's solved. Aggregate operators. Let's start with that. Okay. Not bad. So 12 failed. This one looks like a different, probably rounding or something on Firebird. That's okay. This one's invalid operation. This one as well. And this should be the last one or second last one. Okay, this is easy. So okay, this one is easy because that's the outer apply. So it's the not supported on Firebird. Okay, that's 2. This one. Okay, that's some rounding issue, decimal or something. This is the client eval contains. Let me check. Is this one actually doing? It's created an object and its ID. Why is this one created? The IDs. IDs contains. Oh, okay. Is that even supported? Let me check. Oh. Okay. SQL Server translation failed. Okay, fair enough. Let's do the same. I think I can do return. So what's next? Type array, tuple array. I guess the tuple array is exactly the same stuff. Yep. Oh, come on. And then we need this. The only difference is this and just this. Oh yeah, do I have something else here? Yeah, just simple attribute. Okay. One, two, and we are good. So this one is solved, right? No, this one is actually the rounding issue. So this one is solved. Yep. This one is solved as well, or at least should be. Okay. And we have the 6 remaining that are failing. Well, let's try this one. What is this? That's interesting. Why is this is the test? This is the SQL Server one. I mean, this one is aggregation not supported. On SQL Server, it works. But why would it throw an exception? Oh, yeah, that's the... Okay. What is this issue? It's probably something with the rounding or what? Oh, issues. Okay. But in my case, it's not throwing an exception. Why is it throwing an exception? Why it should throw an exception? Because I mean, we have the result, right? The only difference is that the numbers are not properly rounded or whatever. I mean, this is weird. I can do average on decimal. This is a client. Well, why would it throw an exception? That's weird. I mean, if I run it, it's just not properly rounded, truncated, whatnot. Why it's not throwing an exception? Nope. I mean, why should it? Client eval. All this client eval is basically disabled, and we have this is client eval, this is client eval, and this is sum with division on decimal. I mean, the query is fine. Is there some setting they have for these tests? Probably not. Is there something in here? No, there's just a bunch of tests, a bunch of definitions. I mean, what now? The test is failing because this is what you get from database and this is what you get from client evaluation, because it's a different data type, right? It's a decimal, whatever. There is decimal 18.2. So it has a 2 decimal places, and this one is completely different. But I mean, let me check this one. Maybe I will have better understanding of what's happening. Oh, okay. So you have different precision, basically. This is it, yeah, no significant digits. Okay. Yep, that's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for this. Did I? Okay. Whatever. And these two, I'll just skip them because not implicit. We can remove this one. I mean, it's not wrong, right? It's providing the result. It's just the test probably needs to take into account the precisions and scales and whatnot. So let's try again. But it should be it. Okay, so we are good. Yes. Let's save this. Let's do the EF property. What's this about? Not sure, but whatever. Let's make a little bit of cleanup in here. This one can stay. I guess based on the name, this is more like a test that Entity Framework handles everything correctly. And there is again the select many. That's going to take way too long. So let me, what was it called? Select many. What if I do select many underscore include this one, right? Let me blindly copy paste it in here. Good. So this one, I will leave it running just to make sure that it's actually, hopefully it's actually doing something. And it's not failing, but I guess. Where did I actually get this one from? No tracking, and there is another one, join include reference. There's a bunch of these. So I guess it will be the same here. Maybe we can stop that and try again. There was a join. What was the name? That's actually also join include reference group by select. Join group by select. This is this one that's currently running. Okay, let's give it, I don't know, 20 seconds. Because if it finishes in 20 seconds, but I guess it will not. It's probably exactly the same one. So let me look on the clock. Yep, that's probably not going to finish in a reasonable time. Yep, still running. Okay, that's fine. This one was failing. Oh, deterministic sort order. Okay, so include cross apply filter. So I guess this one is not supported on Firebird. Is it in here as well? Yep. Let me assume that it's exactly the same. Copy paste it here. It is good. I mean, I don't know whether it's exactly the same, but at least the methods do exist. Last no order by. Yep, so that's this one. That should be 4 failed and repro. Repro. We have something in here. Ah, there it is. Huh. Anyway, let's check what the failure actually is. Yep, we saw that. So let me do this and put it, at least make it somewhat comparable, so it's before the long execution. So now it should be okay, and we can move to the next one. Good. Let's move it. Many too many. So in 2, only 1 test. Let's hope for the best. Yep. I like this. Entity splitting. These are not nice. Queries 400 milliseconds, 800 1 second. I guess the default, I probably indices are missing. I'm missing the indices to be precise in the model. So it takes a little bit longer, but it's still okay-ish, I guess. And so far so good. Come on, baby. 8, 5, 2, green. Nice. That's how I like it. EF6 group by. Ooh, not sure. But also I'm not sure that I'm too worried about EF6 kind of compatibility. Oh, yeah. Okay, how we are looking? 30 failed, which means 15 tests failed. I'm pretty sure it's exactly the same always, right? 7 and 4. Ah, this is outer join. Okay. Not supported on Firebird. And then we need member data. Name of is async data, right? So that's one soft. What's this one? 714, 714. That's 714, 714, 714. Okay, so it looks like it's always the same 348. Okay, that's different. This one is different. That's different. Okay, but anyway, this one is, I guess, a different ordering on Firebird again, which is fine, I guess. Oh, SQLite does not support that. That's, oh, sorry. That's really not weird, but maybe maybe there's something weird happening. Well, let me first check that I'm actually translating it correctly. That would be the first step. And close this. Let's close this. Is it this one? Average grouped from 101. Yes. So let's debug this one. Why is it throwing an exception? Ah, god damn it. There's some garbage on my wrist something. How do you call this one? Somebody can tell me? It's wrist something, right? Anyway. Good. This, and just give me command text. Yep, that's exactly the same query as, oh, okay. Yep, got it. So this should be pretty easy to fix because I can override on model creating, and then I can do model helpers, set string lengths, I believe, model builder, right? Am I doing something else? Not really. Okay. Good. Let's try again. Because what's happening now, it's trying to sort, basically it's trying to sort on the blob. And if you do the blob in Firebird, it's sorting on blob ID, which is completely different value compared to the yep, compared to the content of the blob. So yeah, you basically have two options, right? The Firebird can say, hey, you cannot sort on the blob. And it would be like, okay, that's an error. Or you can sort on the blob or do group by or whatever. But then you need some kind of value. And given the blob can be binary and can be a couple of gigabytes, you probably don't want to like fetch it, sort it, or something, because then you have like, oh, it's like bytes and strings and different collations, and am I sorting the bytes on bytes, or do I want to have like a hexadecimal value or whatever? Is it a number? Is it a full number? Is it first element and second element and so on? It will be pretty difficult. So either you throw an exception like, hey, you cannot sort on blob, or you do some sorting. And usually you're not sorting on a blob. It's just because I have the model the way I have it. So yep, let me run this again completely. So we will maybe have different results. So I don't have to deal with figuring out what's there. Good, good. Okay, so let's solve it a lot. The only difference is that this one has a different math again. I mean, was it this one? Yes, it was. It's rounding it to 5 decimal places, right? I mean, what's the price actually? Is there some kind of float or decimal or something unit price? It's doing average on top of that. I mean, unit price is decimal. It shouldn't have different. What is the average on Firebird? Doing? Let me check documentation, reference, whatever. That's what I'm looking for. Average. So decimal. So if I'm doing average on that's a numeric, then I'm getting 18 and the same precision. Sorry, the same. Okay. Interesting. I mean, yeah, it was 5 decimal places, and it was actually this. I guess, again, that's the same stuff we were dealing with before. So it's just what it is. I mean, could be somehow corrected in code, doing extra casting or something to match what's happening in C#, but it's never going to be exactly the same. So I'm not worried about that one too much. It's just slightly different, and it's not like we are failing to do something. You know what I mean? It's not we are doing it wrong. We are actually doing it fine. The only difference is, hey, it slightly differs. And unless you are trying to compare something with like the local one in C#, you are good, even if you're running in the database, because you still need to take into account whatever like precision logic, whatever the database has. So that's fine. Composite keys. This one is red. I don't know. I'm not sure why. Oh, no, 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 no. This is not what I want. Yeah. What does it call? Some helpers. I don't remember. Model helpers. That's what I'm looking for. Shorten MM. What was the shorten MM doing? Oh, okay. Can I get away with simple table names? Probably not. But we will see. The problem in this one, I'm pretty sure, is that it's having long names and Firebird. Ah, yes, and Firebird is not happy about that one. So let me move. Really? I've already done that? Please don't tell me that I've already done this one. But anyway. Yep. Yep. Oh no, I moved it into the same folder, I guess. That's fine. That's fine. Good. Close, save. Let's do the split query. Yes. Nice one. Getting closer. Now we have the complex navigations. Let's do something that will be collections, split share, split query, shared, collections query. It's always the same number of tests, at least in this one. It gives me hope that it might have the same failures. It's just a different type of mapping. Oh, yeah, that's a lot. Oh, yeah, actually. Do we have not supported on a Firebird? Sorry, theory. Member data. Name of is async data. Good. What about this one? I know I mentioned it probably hundreds of times already, but I'm really like not happy about basically saying, hey, it's not supported on Firebird without any extra context, because then when it will be supported, it will be pain in the ass to enable it. On the other hand, I can probably enable everything, check what's still failing, right? Anyway, we will cross the bridge when we get there. This is looking good, actually. When I saw like 40 tests failing, I was like, oh no. Because for me, the number is like, if it's like 10, around 10, it's like, okay, I can fix that. Hopefully it will not be two distinct issues. Maybe they will be related or something like that. Parts of the query will be the same, you know, something it's like selecting, something it's filtering, but the base query is the same. And then the exact opposite, like if it's like hundreds or thousands of tests failing or all of them, then it's like, oh, okay, there is something totally wrong. and it's very likely going to be like, hey, let me fix this, and we will get to the, like, I don't know, maybe 5, because this will be different. I can fix this. But if it's like 40, like this one, you never know what to expect. It can be simple stuff like this one. Literally something is not supported, so it's failing on that one. Or it can be something like, hey, there is basically like 5 or 10 groups of failures, and each will require its own investigation and its own deep dive, what's happening and what is it. Okay, yes, still there. Still outer apply. Oh, come on, I'm always... again. Select many. It's still gonna be outer apply. I should create a talk or something for a conference about outer apply and cross apply, because I have so many stories over the years when people complain that it's not supported, throw an exception, that I should do something about it, and that they should rewrite the query, and why they should rewrite the query. If it works on one platform, it should work everywhere and all this stuff. I think that the bottom line from this is that no matter what object relational mapper you are using, it's not that you are going to be completely shielded from the database, right? Because you can have a simple application where it really does not matter, and then it really does not matter, if you know what I mean. Like, it's okay, well, this is what it is, I don't care, and I will just throw an SQL and that will be it. Or you have a big application or something that has a difficult logic, and then you will hit these small nuances between different database engines and whatnot. And then again, it does not matter what OR mapper you are using, because the majority of the work will be done inside the database. By the way, this is a small trick that I'm sometimes using. Instead of going from top to bottom when you are putting something and basically you are shifting it down, I'm going from bottom to up. So it's like shifting it behind me, so I don't have to scroll that much. So basically I disabled everything that was failing, so that's fine. Okay. And it was the composite. What happened now? Why is this one still failing? Oh yeah. Now I don't have it in order, but whatever. This one. That would be a big surprise if this one would be failing for like a real reason, not the cross apply and outer apply. That would really surprise me. Be like, what? 1 out of 200 or 300, 310? That's weird. Okay, so it's this one, right? Let's move it. Yep. Can save this one, and we are 4 by, well, not really 4, because I still need to upgrade into a newer EF Core version, but fingers crossed there will not be a lot of new tests. Well, 310 failed. What was I talking about before? Ah, good. Complex notation shared type. Let's do again simple table names and hope for the best. The problem now is that I've actually changed this fixture even for the rest of the tests, so it should not fail, but you never know. Um, 44. I mean, is it the same or not? I really don't want to start. But it's only 22, right? So let me do this so I have a little bit more space in here. There's this. This. Maybe I can do even. Let's do it this way. I'm not sure whether if I would copy paste everything and then do the overrides, it would save me some time. So let's do this. Well, what I should also do is check that the test is actually failing for a valid reason. I'll select many, that's probably fine. Oh yeah. Oh man. I so hate this. But the how do you say it? Basically I can smell the finish line. So it's like, okay, I just need to push through it and it'll be fine. So let's do this. Outer apply. Yes. Outer. 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 Still there. Oops. This one is not. Let me copy paste. Let me comment this one out. This one is fine. This one is fine as well. Yep. Why is it taking so long to expand the tree, you know? It's like now. And it takes a second to, it's not like there's hundreds of tests, it's only 2. Maybe it's loading it on demand. Would be weird, but why not? Anyway, let me copy paste this. Use my trick. Skip this one. There we go. Let's put this one on top. Oh no. There we go. Let's run it again. Should be only 2 tests failing. Yep. And what was the failure actually about? There we go. Invalid operation exception. Should it fail? I guess it should. And we are doing complex navigations. Well, let's do this. SQL Server test. And then find this one. No. It's not failing, but it's also not accepting an SQL. Oh. I mean, good, but yep. Oh, this one is, so it should throw an exception. Ah, got it. It should throw an exception, but it's not throwing an exception. It's interesting, I guess. Let me put this one in here, this one in here, and let's see what actually is being. So what is, huh. Okay, so some query is actually generated. There's no exception. I mean, could I? Wait a minute, what I am in? Complex navigation collections, shared type query, collections, shared, ah, there it is. I mean, it's different one. This is one. Well, good. Oh, temporal. That's not. What is this one saying? Oh, it's in the comment. Damn it. Unable to translate collection subquery in a projection since its parent or subquery doesn't project necessary information required to uniquely identify it and correctly generate results on the client side. This can happen when trying to create a... Okay. So why is it not failing for me? Huh. Okay. Okay. Right. Let's leave this one open because might be some setting or something. Let's run this one. This is the split query. That's the 40. That was exactly what we had in this one, right? Let me blindly try this and blindly run it again. Because the difference between these two is only that one is split query and the other one is not. So, yep. So the querying and everything is the same. So if something was failing there, it's very likely going to be failing here as well. Well, let's run this. And hope that we have raw FB test. Should probably be something somewhere. 34. Apply, okay. Good. Good. Yes. Yep. Ah. Same stuff. Okay. Let me overwrite. What is my complex navigation split shared? So this one. Isn't this the same as this one? Including join key. Yep. So this one is this. And the rest is fine. Let's copy paste this one into this one. Fine. not sure that it's exactly the same number, but I mean, let me collection split shared. It's the same methods. 22 not run. Was there 22? Let me check this one. It complex navigation. There it is. Should be complex navigation collections shared query FB type. Let's run this one. It's oh, it needs to be same. Yeah, 22 skip. It needs to be the same number, right? Because I made it the same number. The question is, wait. Let me randomly remove bunch of these. Whether it will be failing or not. I know it's not a good sample, but what the hell? Okay, well, let's do it from top because I might be getting ahead of myself. Why is this one not? Am I in correct file? Yes, I am. So, who is actually disabling this one? It's a different one. Did I just made a mess? It's this. It's this, right? Wait a minute. Now we are talking. Okay. 32 failed, which means there's a 16 tests. It should be failing. What do I want in this file? 21 and minus, that's hopeless. Whatever. Let's do it the old school way. Okay, let's do it really the old school way because I'm not sure that everything I did was correct. Apply. Better safe than sorry, right? And although it might not look like, I take a decent amount of pride in my work. So I would rather do this twice to make sure that everything is as it should be than blindly removing tests. And you might say, well, the test is green anyway. And I agree with you, the test is green. But still, let me do this. It will be easier or faster or whatnot. Oops. Probably not. Let me fix the indenting later. Oh man, my hand is kind of tired from all the moves. Really? I don't know whether it's something. What's the time on the clock? 1 hour. Good, good, good. Okay, and my idea is that I will do this. That's okay. Not sure whether this is actually faster and I should use my own medicine and start from the bottom. So it's not actually running under me. Nice. Let me grab this. Awesome. So I don't think we need to run this again. Let me run this. Okay, not bad, not bad. 500, almost 600 tests passed. Apply, awesome. What is it? This one, right? Yep. This one is fine. Nested select many, that's definitely going to be a cross apply. Maybe at least have it like somewhat nicely, right? Let's check, why is it failing? Yep. Okay, this one is actually a failure. This one and this one should be both what we expect. Okay. Group join. Ooh, okay, that's fine. Let's do the same. Do we have this? Yep. All right. Run it again. We should have 4 tests failing, I guess. Just 2 were skipped. In the exclusion, yes. 4 failed. But where? Come on, there is 1. Throws validation error. That makes sense. That makes absolute sense. That is doing something that it shouldn't be doing. Let me check SQL Server. Yeah, sounds about right. Just is it the same expression? Cannot be used as a written type. Awesome. So let me put this in here. Put it on one line. So that's 1 down. Let me double check that it's actually going to pass. Okay. And this one I'm not sure. This might be real failure. And I should put this, and this in here. Ah, okay. Can I remove with details? Okay, so this should be done. Let's move this. Yes. Okay, it fixed the namespaces in all files. That's fine. So what do we have? Query logging FB test. Eclass, what is it doing actually? It's not there. What is this? Oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense. Query logging Cosmos test. SQL Server test. Huh. I mean, oh, it's a specific one. It's a specific one for but it's in. Oh, okay, it's in a SQL Server tests. Okay, so we can remove this one. Raw FB test. No idea what it means. Raw SQL Server test. Raw SQL query, that's something we have already now. Oh, that's benchmarks. So I guess this one is just a bunch of tests for like not really inherited from anything. So I'm happy to delete this one. What was that? Good. Oh no. More tests. Awesome. Git push. Just in case. So let's run everything. In the meantime, let me check. Okay, so we have the high-low and the two tests that I don't understand at the moment. But if I go in here, we can check how it's looking on on Firebird 3, because we can still have some failures there because I'm running on Firebird 4. We can close this one. So who is going to be faster, GitHub or my computer? How is this looking? Let me expand it. So far, so good. So there's 14,000 tests. Looking good, looking good. Well, this is going to take a little bit longer because it needs to build everything and so on. So the features, okay, let me click on the test. So we are close to finishing. And you know what? Let me create 2 new issues when I'm here. .8 support. Let's put it as a provider. Maybe let's put it as a like critical. Why not? Maybe major. It's not critical, right? Critical is like a bug or something. And another new issue is EF Core 8 support. So it's an EF Core. And again, let's give it a major. And this is a new feature. Submit. This one should be new feature as well, I guess. Or is it a task? Probably task. I don't know. Yeah, let's give it a task. To 29. Let's give it a task as well. Just because I don't know. Good. We are looking at these, the functional ones, and how we are looking in here. Still running. These are probably the tests that take a little bit longer. It takes 5 minutes now with the longer ones. That sucks. I mean, it's okay. What's the next plan? Okay, if it's green, I think I can. No, that's I actually want. I can release. Let's give it an alpha 2. I'm still not sure about the high-low. Do we have some tests for high-low that I just disabled? We probably do, right? What is this? Warnings. Yep. So that's the high-low. And it would be like beta once this is done. I'm now checking what is actually taking so long. 53 seconds. So that's the entity splitting. Okay. Is there at least one that's like so long, or is it just a bunch of, yeah, 1 second? Yeah, basically each of them is roughly 1 second. Okay, let's leave it in there. Do we have something that's again super long? 30 seconds. Okay, there's a lot of tests. Not a lot of us, 300 tests. Okay, something that takes super long. This one. Do not erase projection mapping when ending projection. Okay, let's leave it there. So that's 4.3. That's fine. 14 seconds. Simple query FB test. Well, it's not that simple, right? If it's taking 14 seconds. My 7. No, that's different one. Okay, it's like 800 milliseconds each. 7 seconds, 4, 7, 7.5. Where's the 5 minutes coming from? Can I sort it by duration? I can. The other way around. Wait a minute. Five and a half minutes for this one. And there is like, okay, 1, 2, 3. Oh, that's for the full query. Okay, that makes sense. And the splitting 50. Okay, that makes sense. Now it makes sense, to be precise. Good. So what I will do now is check the, should be 7, 8, 7, 10. Okay, whatever. So from 3 to 10, I don't care about this one. This one is fine. And maybe I can just 7, 10. Okay, that's fine. In memory 7, 10 relational. Isn't the relational specification test having dependency on in memory? Nope. Why do I even need the in memory? Let me try this. Ah. Okay, I can make this one an easier because I don't really care about the message, right? Just the message. So with that, I can remove the in memory whatever. That way I don't need this, and just the specification tests. Awesome. Good, so I upgraded to 710. Let's run first my tests. What? Do it. What? Yeah. Got it. That's the... Can't run it because... Oh, come on. Let's run the mine first. But mine should be fairly... Okay, good. The reason why I couldn't run them is because I have the NUnit Lite configured and everything. Good. How we are looking in this one? Oh man. We are waiting for a functional. Makes sense. So let me run this again on 710. Again, we have like 5 minutes to kill. I can fold the provider. And I can open this one just in case I need something. Query is probably going to fail if they added some tests between 3 and 10, which I suppose they did. Provider extensions. Okay, let's keep the EF6 is in maintenance mode, so that's fine. And there should be this one. So it's 9.2. I'm actually not sure whether it will be 9.2 or 10. I need to think about the versioning because up until now, the version of the EF Core provider and the version of the provider itself were tied together. And I don't think that's sustainable for the future. Let me check my EF7 branch. There it is. Something like this. And the compare is okay. What I'm now looking at is whether there was something changed in the provider itself. Can I just collapse? Yeah, this is what I'm looking for. Well, not really, I cannot see. Okay, let's search.client. That's fine. So there was, see, there was nothing changed in the client itself, like the provider. So I could theoretically release that without going into this one. I also, let me check this one again. I have get the use target framework in the include. Okay, this is for the version I need. Okay. Yeah, this script would need to be changed because suddenly we have a different versions. But that's okay, I guess. Well, anyway, it's probably going to be the version 10 anyway of both because I cannot change it the way I want, but it should be easy because I can do client entity framework. That's basically fixed version. We are still building it, but it's a fixed version. And then is the entity framework core, and these are the, okay, so I have like 3 versions. I could do this one. I had to probably hard code this one. Do I have the same in the tests? Probably. Oh, and the headers for the files. Yeah. Okay, well, I would have to modify these scripts a little. How is this looking? This is EF. We can close that one. Close this, close this. 2 failed. Ah, not good. In the meantime, what I want to do is, what do I want to do? I forgot. I lost it. Probably not important. So what failed? Oh, the headers. Let me type that one into the notepad. Headers. File headers. To make sure that I actually know what I meant. Invalid command. Okay. Seems to be a valid failure. Still going there. Yeah, it's missing completely the headers. So I think what I will do is copy paste this, close everything because I don't need this one. All breakpoints deleted, and check. Awesome. Oops. Oh. This one's fine, 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 fine. This one is not fine, not. And I know, in case you want to put it into the comments, I can set up editor config to always put the header into the file for me. So if you want, feel free to create a pull request that basically does that. I'm more than happy to merge that one. Good. Only 2 tests failed, so basically 1 failed. Nice. File save all. There's a header actually. Okay. That's pretty stupid script, but whatever. Good. Not sure what. Oh, that's the new lines. Bunch of new lines. The header. Yeah, okay. That's fine for me. Log messages. Real log messages. Okay, probably no. Um, okay, I was at least consistent. What I'm looking at is that I'm not using semicolons. I know you don't need them in in tests. I do use them. Can I do this? Not sure. Maybe the semicolons were there for a reason. Let me copy paste this one. Nope. Okay, so that's solved. What I want to do is also check that if it was not started, which means if there was not this line, then I want to do this one. Kind of to, this is fine. X unit is fine. Okay, that's the reason why I was removing that zlib binary encoding. Come on. Is something binary encoding. Oh, that has a different header. Makes sense. So that's probably okay. File headers I can remove. I'm not sure whether I want to keep it in here. So let's do this. And close it. Yep. So one test failed. Good. Let's fix that. Northwind keyless entity something. There it is. Interesting. Let me check how the test actually looks like in other places. Just doing count, take 10. Because it's basically the same stuff as here, only it's not, it doesn't have the order by. And what is the failure actually saying? That was maybe the first thing I should. Invalid command, no com specified for column number 1 in derived table. Okay, so there's a subselect. I guess there's a subselect and it does not have a name. That makes sense. I don't have the latest stuff. Let me check this one. Well, SQL Server works. Select count star from This one is oh no, there is one. Okay, maybe this is a mistake on my side. Let's delete this. We don't need it. I can delete this one. And let's do FB command, prepare. I want the other prepare, this one, nice. And let's put breakpoint in here. Let's debug. All right, put a breakpoint in here and check how the query actually looks like. What's wrong with this query? I mean, looks okay, isn't it? I guess it's this one. Let hard code 3 in here or something. Number 1 in derived table T. Huh. Why do I need to specify a column name in there? Does not look like this was the correct place. Whatever. Good. So if I have select 1, but I don't have to. It's only if it's in derived table, right? Select, wait a minute, select count star from select 1 from RDB to our database. Yep. Ha, that's interesting. I'm not sure that this is... It is an error in translation, sure. But I will skip this one. I will skip this one for a simple reason that I'm not sure that this is actually bug in the translation. I think this is maybe an issue with something not working properly in Firebird. Does it work if I do like A, for example? Yes. Let me Google this one before. Yeah, not EF Firebird. I'm not the only one. But somebody already reported it on GitHub. Functional failed. Shit. Seems to be again at the ordering. Name longer than database column size. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. That's something that can be fixed later. Anyway, so okay, I know what I need to do. I need to know why I'm getting this one. That's something else. Yep. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Huh. Okay, so it's in 704 fixed. It is merged in 704. Huh. Wait a minute. In this case, it should be top. Yep. I think it's still a bug. Either in EF or here. The reason why it's still a bug is that the top something is translated correctly, but with the rows, it's not. But let's check whether it's on my side or on the other side, what I'm looking. SQL generator. Generate limit offset. Generate top. Select expression. I think I still need to have something in here. Yeah, I'm in the database. I'm in the database. Yep. Okay. This is the T. Right. So the SQL now looks like select come from select one. Ah. It's probably somewhere in here. So it is actually a decent bug. Isn't it funny? There's like 15,000 tests and only one is actually failing. Nope. I don't need parameter. I don't need a constant. Maybe I do. Generate top. Limit offset. We are not in the operator. We are not in the orderings. There's an issue I've linked here. It's closed. Okay, so it's been, anyway, I can leave it there. Less stuff for me. I don't need the pseudo clause. Okay, this should be okay. Now the question is, who is generating the select one? That's what I'm talking about. Generate empty projection. That's probably something. That's probably abstract method. Let me override that one. Put it in here. And instead of looking at the code, let's debug it again. Yep. So we are in the select. This is still empty. Then we have the empty projection. No, that's the top. Okay. Then we are again in the select expression. That's the nested one. Then it's again the top. What is after the top? Visit select. Select. Empty projection. Nice. What is the generate top doing? Nothing. And the empty projection is just one. I need to have S empty. One S empty. Okay, so I think what I need to find is SQL Server Query SQL Generator or something like that. SQL Server Query SQL Generator. Awesome. Let's blindly search for empty. Nice. Is it fixed? Ah, yes. Okay. So I can leave this one. This one can be closed. Well, never mind. Debug output, something. Fine. Address tests and fixes. It's going to be squashed anyway. So I'm not too worried about what's there. But what I will do is check out the master and cherry pick this and this. Let's push that one. So I need to pull, but probably first. Now push. Awesome. Okay. Hopefully, god damn it. No, 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 no. Okay, reload. Why do we have actually collision? Yeah. Oh, I know. Okay, I should be able to handle that one. Shouldn't be that difficult. Okay, so we won the 1763. Yep. Why is the preserve compilation context here? Oh, okay, that's not the collision. Again? Well, this was solved automatically, I guess. Let's push this one up and check now. Not sure why I added this one. Like, why? Was it the first commit that I did? Check in EF core whether it has something to do with that. I guess no, but you never know. Functional tests. Okay, then it was probably not a mistake. Like I get something. Good. And we still have this. That's okay. It's like small pieces. I can eventually. Okay. Okay, I think that it's going to. Let me check the. Yep. Where is my... the less semicolons. Oh, there it is. I'm stupid. Yep, okay, that makes sense. So this is going to be running. Yeah, reload everything. We are almost good to go. The DB data source is something else for later. And let me do it this way. No, that's not what I wanted. This one? Let's do this. Yes, that's what I wanted. So I can keep this one. I can close this one. This one is running. So it is going to fail on 3. Okay, well, I don't want to say that close, but it's still close-ish. So what if I do... Let me close Firebird. What do we have? 310. Why not? And then run it. Wondering whether the empty should be uppercase. Kind of in Firebird, I don't know. I will leave it lowercase. Okay, let's hope for the results that are not too bad, I guess. One failed and it was 142. That's a lot. Okay, something with the ordering. Name longer makes sense. Name longer, name longer, name longer, name longer. That's expected. I just don't know how I'm going to handle it. Again, some order by failure. Name longer, name longer. So let's hope that like 140 is name longer and the rest is some ordering or whatnot. Fair enough. I mean, it's a different, and the 31 column length limit is limiting, let's say. I'm not going to say otherwise, so yep. And I think my screen is somewhat off. Oh, that's too heavy. Okay, we have some failures here. Include, that's going to be name longer probably. Yep. And we already have simple table names. So I guess we need that. It's probably something that's generated, I guess. Okay, we can stop this. We know something is failing in here. Let's go into iResponse. Well, we can leave this one in here. Let's debug this one. Nice. Uh-huh. Yeah. Okay. We have simple table names, but I also have it's only in many to many, but the complex navigation seems to be the same. Let me try just that it's working. Yay. No, it's still the same. Let me is it even, wait a minute, if I do this, the table names were not super short, isn't it? So it's this. I am incorrect one, but looks like the shortened stuff. What? I mean, how long is this string? 31, exactly 31. Nice. So it's this one that's absolutely way too long. 35, yeah. I mean, first of all, it's not mm. And let's do replace. Complex navigation string. Ah. Got it. Wait a minute. I removed the shortened simple table names or whatever I call it. Yeah, I think I need to put this one back. And yeah, this is two pieces together. This is not really what I want to do. And what is the SQL? It's create table. Before it was not failing or create table, right? Why is it? What the hell? It should be. Yes, but it should be. Yeah, now it's fine. Okay. Let me copy paste this into here. What is actually longer? 1 to 1. This one is what? 31. 1 to 1 optional. This one is 29. This one is probably over. 25. No. 31. 32. Ha! Got you. What if I do even this? Then it should. Is it still in my clipboard? It is. one too many. One underscore many. Probably. Let's see. Let's build it again, just to be sure. Ah. Aha. Oh, no, I don't actually. Ah. Yep. The short name. Get table name. Yeah, got it. I cannot, well, I can mix and match these, but it's not made for mixing and matching. Because the entity type, the table name is L now. So if I do this, then I've completely yeah, this one. It's again the same stuff. No, I think I need to revert. Basically everything, yeah. Basically everything. And I need to start again by doing I need also the column names to be shorter, but I am wondering whether this I'm also wondering why I need this. It could be just simple table names. Why not? me do this. Simplify. Oh no. String foo. Ooh, this will be in here. And return name. Good. And we can do this. Or we can hard code it. It's fine. I'm wondering whether this hash table, the hash set, should be for columns and names different. Who cares? With this, we can also do this. Let's call it name. Do it like this. I don't like reusing the variable name, but whatever. Not sure why it's twice in here. Fingers crossed. Well, now the question is, what else is broken? And in the meantime, let me check what I've actually changed. Only this one, okay. Why do I have this there? Do I need it? I don't. That's better. Yep, that's better. Okay, 900 tests done. Master is fine. This one is still running. Seems like it got stuck or something. This one failed. It's going to time out or something, hopefully. Let me check this one. Yep, good. So we have twice this. Now it's just a waiting game. 21 failed. Is it a new failure or is it the old failures? I think we will see in a moment. And we are 2.5 hours in. This one looks like a fresh failure. That's the expected one. Okay. Oh, this is completely useless. Like, why does it? Ah, finally. 42 failed. Come on. 44, 46, 52. You're halfway there. Which if it would be the same distribution or same failure rate, it would be like 100, which is good from 140 something. And what I was actually changing, complex navigation FB fixture, which means that all the complex navigation, we still have 3 in here that could fail. Still 52. Looking good, looking good. This is boring. $54, okay. Looking good. 11,000 passed. At least if this counter is somewhat correct. I'm looking at this one. Not sure whether it's the correct one. Now it's the complex navigation running. Cannot select it. I don't know. Failed. Okay, so we improved a little bit. 55, maybe a little bit more when it finishes. 55, okay. So it says name longer than database column size. How is that even possible? it should be using the same stuff. Well, I think we are about to find out. Ah. Why is this alias in here? Is it part of... Yep. It's the property name. Yeah. Oh, wait a minute. No. Yeah, okay, but it is a property name, actually. Yeah. What now? I mean... Do I have... Let me check. Do I have a... somewhere... Probably not. What I was checking is whether I have somewhere like a conditional test, basically. Well, there's not much I can do about this one. So let me do this. And then do something like... What I have actually available in here? Do I know the Firebird version or something? I probably don't. This... fixture, that's something that could be useful. Show me just the properties. Yeah, fixture dot test store. I mean, there's a connection. Is it a public one? Why do I have a single query in here? Could probably fail at some point. Anyway, fixture, store, connection is not public. Probably isn't protected, yeah. It's actually virtual, so maybe what I can do is override it. What if public FB connection, FB connection, private set this to FB connection, and then override connection. Oh, it has a setter. That's public. It's protected. Okay. Is somebody setting the connection? My plan was to return the FB connection, but obviously this one has the setter. Can I do like FB connection and cast this one? Because what else? Why is it not available? Oh, because this is a really. Okay. Let's cast this one. Maybe I don't need the version. Maybe I can do. Maybe I can do. Is it in test space? Not sure. Yeah. I really don't want to copy paste this piece of code. On the other hand, I don't need the connection. And if I would have like public void test whatever. And I don't want... This one is shared project. It's not something that I can reference directly. And if I put a reference, then this stuff will be put in this. No. This one is from any unit, so I cannot put it in there. Okay, let's do this for now. I actually need this one because it will check. And I have the server version as a property. God damn it. I can get it from connection, probably. Yeah, if it's open. Let's remove this one. No, do nothing. Put this one in. I need to think about this one a bit more, where to put it or something, I don't know. Let's put probably 3 in here. What else failed? 10, 2, okay. Is it exactly the same issue? That I cannot do much. Oh. Shit. Do I want to go through this one? No. No, I don't. Let me close this one. Yep, I know. And leave this one here for now. Okay, I'm a little bit tired. It's been almost 3 hours fixing tests. We are good-ish on the Firebird 4 and Firebird 5. 5 failed again for some reason. Oh, it crashed probably. It's still preview. I'm running really early version of Firebird 5 there. So that's fine. On Firebird 4, we are good. On 3, it's failing because obviously the length of identifiers. That's something that I need to, again, push through. And do we have something that I need to commit? Probably. Let's remove this one because I will forget about it. So that's this. More stuff because of FB3. I'm also wondering it's the latest. I thought that it's probably the latest one. But it means it's still that it's still supported, right? We have 3 that support it. 5 is in beta and we released whatever. And then 3 will by definition become unsupported. So maybe, probably not. I would have to wait for 5. And it will be like first day, just drop the Firebird 3, which is not going to happen. So yeah, anyway, I need to keep pushing through. Okay, I will leave this one running. We will see how that goes, what fails, whether it fails more or less. Hopefully less. We saw that it was on like 50 something, but some of them are actually real failures, which kind of worries me. Yeah, like this. It's fine on 4. I mean, might be lucky coincidence because it behaves slightly differently or something. Slimy. It definitely behaves slightly differently, but I'm trying to figure out what would it be. But I guess it might be some internal stuff that on one way it's fine, on the other it's not. So yeah, 55 tests are failing, which is weird. That's 55. I guess it should be like 54 or 56 because the tests are usually in doubles, but who knows? This one is 2, this one is 10, 2, 2, and 2, 10, 27. Okay, maybe this, yeah. Whoa. Okay, name longer. Okay, so that would give us 27 and a bunch of these 10s. These 10s are probably the same. Yeah, it's this one, it's the ordering. Yep, that's exactly the same. So it's not that difficult or that far, but it needs to, this one is like 1 by 1, basically take it 1 by 1. And I guess, I suspect that we will need to split them, like on Firebird 3, have a different configuration than on Firebird 4. I don't know how to do it here. It should be, I like to have the tests, unless it's a for provider where obviously something is not supported, but when it's something above that, be more or less independent of version. But yeah, it is what it is. Anyway, thanks for watching or sticking around. It's been again 3 hours. And I was hoping to finish it today. Kind of finished, minus the Firebird 3. Still feels like the goal was not achieved, but whatever. Life is life. So probably next stream, I will try to finish the remaining tests that will give us into the beta version and then release the stable version as soon as possible, figure out the versioning for the future and start working on the 8 probably. So thanks for watching and see you next time.